Colby Covington denies Ian Garry fight offer. He says, "We all know he's a cuck, but now we do know he's a liar. UFC, Hunter, Dana, they haven't talked to me about this fight. This fight has not been presented. He's just lying, and he's trying to get clickbait and people to talk about him." First and foremost, this is hypocritical from Colby Covington, considering the whole reason why Colby's even famous in the first place is not because of his fighting and his fighting style and, oh my God, people are on the edge of their seat to watch Colby fight. No, no, no. Colby was tweeting out the spoilers to the new Star Wars movie, and he was doing a bunch of, clout chasing, clickbaity things to get people to talk about him. So, it always comes full circle. For Colby to sort of diss Ian Garry for playing the same game that he plays, not just once played, that he still till this day plays, is hypocritical. Colby Covington's the same guy that's going to bring up Leon Edwards' dead father and make fun of him and say, horrendous things just for clickbait. That's what Colby does. So again, this is hypocritical by Colby Covington, but it's typical. It's hypocritical, but it's typical. He's the typical, hypocritical Colby Covington. Simple as that. Now, moving forward, as for this fight, I'm glad that this fight is not happening. I don't want to see this fight. I never did want to see this fight because Colby Covington is no longer in his prime. Colby Covington is no longer a top welterweight contender. Colby Covington, there's nobody else's fault. This is all his own fault because he decided to sit and wait for a title shot. He decided to not keep active. He decided to wait his turn and essentially not fight and sit on his ranking. Why is that important? Because of inactivity. It's important because in this sport, if you want to be successful, you need to have activity and you need to be at least consistently active, at least fighting once a year if you're a champion type of thing, You don't have to fight twice a year, 3 times a year, but have some sort of consistent set schedule. Whereas Colby has nothing of the sort, Please, I implore you, pull up his record right now and you'll see it is not a consistent schedule whatsoever. And, Colby is not the fighter he once was. Colby, I feel like in the Leon Edwards fight, he did not look like the Colby of old. He looked like he had lost a step or two. And I don't really want to see Ian get a quote-unquote easy win. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see Colby versus Ian Garry because I don't think it's a fight that's really going to push Ian Garry. Me personally, if I want to see Ian Garry get pushed to the brink, to the limit, possibly lose, I'd throw him in there against a guy like Shavkat Rakhmonov. I'd throw him in there against a guy like Bilal Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? I want to see him fight these types of people that are on the way up, people that are currently in their prime type of a thing. Whereas Colby, I think you could really make the case and argument that he is on the decline. Also, this whole narrative that Ian was trying to put out there of, oh, I'm the good guy, Colby's the bad guy, everyone's going to want to see me shut him up. I don't think that's true, man. I think a lot of people would be conflicted in who they hate more and who they dislike more and et cetera, et cetera. Because me personally, I'm not a big fan of Ian Garry. I think he kind of opens his mouth a little bit too much, and I think he talks a little bit out of school, with the whole Neil Magny thing. I didn't like that. And he just overall promotes, certain lifestyles that I'm not really big on, and whatever the case may be, I'm not a fan of his higher, holier than thou, more realistic way he presents himself, as if he's the guy to tell you what you're doing wrong and things like that. I'm not really big on that. And Colby, like I said, the hypocritical I forgot what he said at this point. The typical hypocritical, the typical hypocrite that Colby Covington is. I'm good off Colby as well, man. I'm good off him. Once he said that thing about Leon Edwards and his father that passing away, that as a man, you got to draw the line somewhere, guys. And to me, that's not fight promotion. That's just disgusting behavior. And it will come around. It will come around. So it is what it is on that. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, though. Let me know if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Maybe you guys would love to see this fight. Maybe you guys are on the edge of your seat to watch a Colby Covington fight. I know that I'm not. And yeah, like I said, just join the discussion. Doesn't matter if you agree or disagree. Follow for more and leave a like if you enjoy the time spent. Thank you. You are all appreciated.